Isang karangalan ng makasama ang ating mga kaibigan dito sa Senate Media. Nagsumiti po tayo ng ating first 10 bills filed for the 20th Congress. Natutuwa tayo dahil pinalad tayong makakuha ng ikalimang rank doon sa bunutan, sa raffle. Kaya tayo yung panlima na senador na unang nakapag-file ng 10 first 10 bills natin dito sa Senado. Tapos din sa second round, tayo naman yung nakakuha ng unang pwesto. Parang NBA draft, no? Yung second round, first pick tayo dun sa second round. Kaya ilan po sa ating mga final, muling final, unang-una dito yung Security of Tenure Ending ENDO Act. We are aware how important it is na wakasan yung talagang pang-aabuso sa work schemes katulad ng ENDO at labor-only contracting. Mabigyan po ng seguridad sa trabaho ang ating mga manggagawa at paigtingin po natin yung pagkilala at pagrespeto sa kanilang mga karapatan as enshrined by our Constitution. Ikalawa ho, yung Freelancers Protection Act. Until now, wala pong komprehensibong legal framework para po sa ating mga freelancers. In fact, yung ating labor code hanggang ngayon, wala pong sinasaad doon maski isa na naglalayong protektahan ang ating mga freelancers. Napakarami niyan dito po sa Pilipinas. And then yung Institutionalization of TUPAD Act, kinokomento ng iba't ibang mga organisasyon sa ibang bansa sapagkat napakaganda ng layunin, but we need to make it more sustainable and accountable. We're not saying it's perfect. We wanted to make sure na pwede itong gamitin sa training for work. For instance, after a couple of days training, maging remedial training program ito para hindi lang yung naririnig natin yung usual kasi naglilinis, we have nothing against it, pero importante yung may kaakibat na training na after ng training program na nasasama sila doon sa workforce natin, nagkakaroon sila ng trabaho. And then yung Living Wage Act, kanina some of our friends are asking about it, is this the 200 pesos or 100 pesos wage increase? Hindi po. Yung Living Wage Act, ito po yung nilalayo natin na talagang iakma po yung minimum wage na itinatalaga ng ating mga regional wage board. Ngayon nga ho, itong, if I'm not mistaken, Metro Manila will increase, no, another some about 50 pesos, no. Even if we say na that's a welcome development, we love it, etc. But at the end of the day, we wanted to make sure na yung batayan ay living wage. Ang batayan ay hindi lang basta itaas ang sweldo, kung hindi doon sa batayan na magkakaroon naman ng disenteng buhay yung ating mga manggagawa. Kaya po, ito yung nais nating i-push dahil nakikita natin ito yung makatarungan, sapat na pamantayan na dapat gamitin ng ating mga wage boards para po sa disenteng mamumuhay ng ating mga manggagawa. Ikalima po yung act expanding the use of legal assistance fund for our OFWs. Ngayon po kasi yung legal assistance fund, hinihintay pa na kailangan mayroong probable cause. Parang ganun ho yung nangyayari bago ma-access yung legal assistance fund ng ating Department of Foreign Affairs, no? At DMW, if I'm not mistaken. So, yun po ang gusto natin, ma-expand ito nang sa ganoon na mas hindi tayo reactive, kundi proactive approach ito in ensuring the protection of our OFWs. Yung OFW Hospital Act, napasay na ito sa committee, if I'm not mistaken, no? Hindi ho na ihabol doon sa plenaryo. Gusto nating na mabigyan ng espesyal na pagtrato ang ating mga modern day heroes, tiyakin yung kanilang kalusugan, yung kapakanan ng ating mga OFWs, pati ho yung kanilang mga mahal sa buhay. Yung ikapito, yung Anti-Online Gambling Act, alam natin, I can discuss about this for hours. The evils of online gambling. Ngayon, yung Wigo, yung Pigo, katakot-takot na ho eh. Nawala nga yung Isabong, ang dami namang pumalit. Nawala nga yung Pogo, ang dami pa rin pumalit. Kailangan tignan din natin mabuti yung mga payment schemes, whether PayMaya or GCash, etc. If you recall, noong time na diniscuss natin yung Isabong dito sa Senado, tayo mismo yung nag-raise na napakadali tumaya and using this mga apps na nung binigyan natin ng prangkisa dito sa Senado, hindi naman kasama dun sa prangkisa na binigay natin na they can actually promote gambling, that they can do whatever they want, and wala silang pamantayan at basihan kung sino lang yung pwedeng gumamit nito. Napakadelikado nito kasi yung mga nagpupunta sa sugalan, sa mga kasino, meron po dyan na ginagamit na pamantayan. Kung ikaw ay nagiging addictive na, pinapaalis ka, binaban ka, dito wala. Wala akong nagbabantay. Biriin nyo, kasama mo sa hapagkainan, anak mo, minor de edad, nakaka-access ng mga ganitong bisyo na nagpo-promote ng greed, bisyo na nagpo-promote ng instant result na kailangan pagtaya mo, mananalo ka, huwag ka nang magsipag, huwag ka nang mag-aral, tumaya ka na lang ng tumaya. So ito yung dahilan kung bakit natin na pinupush ito. And then you have all these bills na babanggitin ko na lang, no? Magna Carta on Religious Freedom Act, napakahalaga po sa atin. Of course, yung People's Freedom of Information Act, na si Mean ang nakakaalam kung gaano katagal ko ng final ito, 23 years na. 23 years. And then, itong National Independent Commission Against Corruption Act, 23 years ko na din ho ito na pinafile. Kaakibat nito yung paglikha ng Commission Against Corruption na alongside with Ombudsman na pwedeng mag-imbestiga, magsagawa ng lifestyle check, mag-audit ng mga contracts, etc. And then they can recommend to the President or at least to the Office of the Ombudsman. So yan po yung ilan sa mga measures na ating i-final ngayong hapon na ito. Maraming salamat po.
May patanong.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Sir, may patanong si Los Baños. Sabi niya, sino po yung susuportahan yung Senate President sa pagbubukas ng 20th Congress?
Kung ngayon nga po ang botohan, alam na natin na I think your information is as good as mine, na si Senate President Chis Escudero will be retained as our Senate President. I know for a fact na maraming akong nakausap din na senador, and just like the majority of the members of the incoming 20th Congress, I am also in support of the current Senate President. Basically, if you look at his accomplishments, I've known him for quite a long time. You and I would know, man, Deputy Minority Leader ako nung nasa Kamara kami nung Minority Leader si Senator then Minority Leader Chis Escudero. I've seen his work. I have seen how sinasabi ko nga advantage and disadvantage minsan yung pagiging OC niya kasi for the past few months na nandito sa Senado, pag humingi siya ng tulong, for instance sa akin, ito tutukan itong isang panukalang batas na ito, may pasa, etc. We would be spending and burning midnight oils literally here in the Senate. Siguro kahit tanungin niyo po yung mga nag-stay dito, yung ating ating elevator girl, na pag nakikita kami, mag-overtime na naman ba kami? So, yun po, for me, madali ho yung naging decision because result-oriented po tayo. At the end of the day, you look at the accomplishments of the Senate during his tenure, marami ho talagang naipasa. And at the same time, yung respeto niya sa ating mga senador. Yun lang pag-file kanina, di ba, ng bills, binigyan niyan equal treatment lahat ng senador, bago ka man or luma.
Sir, when you say he has the numbers, more than 13?
I think so. I cannot divulge exact numbers, but I can only speak for myself and those that I have talked to, which I cannot divulge yung names nila. And they told me that they are supporting. Hindi ko masasabi po yan. I cannot say that at this point in time.
Sir, meron daw kasi inaalok ka pa rin yung support.
Oh, sorry. I don't hear anything kapalit. Alam nyo, if every time may mga pag-uusap tungkol sa leadership change, etc., it's just but natural to talk about who would get this and that, consultation with the majority, who do you want to head this particular committee and all, di ba? May mga alliances yan may mga grupo-grupo, so it's just but natural. We've been here for quite a long time.
Sir, will you be reinstated as the majority?
I cannot say that. Only the members of the majority can elect the majority leader and other positions.
Would you accept it if they elect you, sir?
I saw the interview of Senator Cayetano where you particularly asked that question, and I'm humbled, I'm honored, and siguro maganda ring sagot yun doon sa maraming naligaw na tupa doon sa nagtanong sa akin si Senator Amy. Lagi akong natatanong talaga sa plenaryo, no, tungkol sa rules. So yung sinabi ni Senator Alan na logical, nakakataba ng puso at nakakahumble, and I think I also know my worth in the Senate floor, kaya okay sa akin either or ang importante sa akin kasi mapush ko, and that's the reason why I'm here today, itong mga bills na priority measures that I wanted to pass. I only have 3 years left as a member of the Senate, and I don't intend to run anymore in public office.
Okay. Confident and definite na si Senate President Escudero.
I am confident because I've talked to at least majority of the senators, so I can say that. But of course, every day is another day. Hindi ko masabi kung magbabagong isip yung mga nakausap ko, but as far as I'm concerned, dun sa mga nakausap ko, 13 mahigit na yung nakausap ko na they are in. Well, we are all in talks. Ganyan talaga, kahit nga hindi mo kasama naboboto kay SP Soto, nakausap ko, SP Cheese, nakausap ko rin. So, alam mo na 'yun kasi that's how it works, madam. You talk to each other, may mga iba na ayaw, may mga gusto, may ibang gustong interesado rin, di ba? So ang point ko lang is, as far as I'm concerned, isa mga nakausap ko the past 2-3 weeks, meron ng mayorya, but to say that come voting day, they have the same decision, it's not for me to decide. Kaya ako nasasabi na personally, I think tama yung mga naririnig natin na information that as of today, at this point in time, I think Senator Escudero enjoys the support of the majority of the members of the incoming 20th Congress.
Nagpapaikot din ba kayo ng resolution o
Hindi
nagpapapirma?
Hindi po.
Hindi kailangan?
Hindi po ako nagpapaikot.
Pero ano yun, hindi ba yun kailangan para talagang yung commitment mapanghawakan?
Yes and no, but I think at the end of the day, yung sinasabi kong the day in itself na botohan, pwedeng magbago, diba? So hindi ko ma-ensure na sa araw ng pagboboto at pagtatalaga ng Senate President, parehong pangalan pa rin yung babanggitin nung mga nakausap kong senador. But as far as I'm concerned, the past 3 weeks, I've spoken to at least 13 members who actually told me na they are in support.
Pero the past 9 years ninyo dito, nagkaroon ng pirmahan talaga sa Senate presidency.
Dati, I'll give you an example. Dati, ang uso parang nasa isang papel lahat nakapirma, di ba? Tapos titignan mo kung sino yung nakapirma. But yung lately, yung huling nakita ko before we were removed as I wasn't removed. I resigned as a majority leader. Parang one pager each, 'di ba?
Ngayon ba walang pangangailangan na gawin 'yan, or do you intend to do that?
Hindi naman kasi ako tumatakbong Senate President, kaya siguro wala akong intention banggitin kung anong mas prefer ko.
Sir, kayo po ba ang nag-gather ng votes for SPGs?
Hindi naman.
Yung nandito.
Hindi naman.